creepiest kids TV shows that you should never ever watch. And a lot of these have actually gotten banned or removed from a lot of countries. Now before we start, make sure to join my Roblox group called Chocolatey Kitties with an exclamation mark, and don't forget to follow my Roblox profile called Stellafirework. So now without further ado, remember to like and subscribe, and now let's get started. So stay tuned for the last one too. That one will shock you.
1, 2, 3.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you,
Let's start off with Newt. Disney's Newt was supposed to be a show that would air for a while, but that's not what happened. Like, you would have never guessed that a big corporation like Disney was working on a movie for a while, but it never aired. The main premise of the movie was good, and most people thought it would blow up and go very viral. But they never got to release it even, and the reason is crazy. Let's see why. But first, credits to Sugar Brown Bear for this clip.
Media Part 6, Newt. So Newt is a movie produced by Disney that never actually aired. In 2008, Pixar announced this upcoming film. It was about the last male and female blue-footed newt. They had to repopulate and save their species. But after a few years, it was announced by Pixar that production was canceled. It was the first ever Disney film to have been canceled while in the works. It was supposed to have been released in 2012, but it was canceled and replaced by Brave later that year. People were still left wondering why it was canceled, and it was said that it was because the plot was too complicated and they couldn't figure it out. They called in Pete Docter to help because he created many hits like Toy Story 2, Up, Monsters, Inc. and more. So they asked him to help, and he said that he had a better idea, and later made Inside Out. So Newt was replaced with Inside Out, and nobody really talked about it since. Stay safe.
Why did they cancel that? I mean, that actually sounds like pretty interesting to me. Like, I feel like they could have still finished the movie. Like, all that hard work gone to waste. I mean, I'm no expert on animating and making movies or anything, shows and stuff, but like, all you have to do really is just make up stuff that's interesting. But that's just my opinion. It's probably way more complicated than that. I mean, yeah, it's probably really hard to make movies, and it also takes a lot of time and effort, which can probably be really difficult and stressful for Disney, especially with the amount of movies and shows that they are making. But I guess it is good that they were able to replace it with that movie called Brave instead. But seriously, I still don't understand why they didn't air it. Like, imagine putting so much effort and time into a movie just to end up throwing it away. The next one was actually aired, but no one can find it anymore, which is considered lost media. You can hook me on anything for lost media because it's literally so interesting to me. Like, what do you mean it once existed but can't be found anymore? So, like, you're telling me it just completely disappeared from the internet forever? Well, that's what happened to the show called Beware of Dog. And again, credits to Sugar Brown Bear again for this clip.
Lost Media Part 7, Beware of Dog. So Beware of Dog is a TV show nobody can find. It's a sitcom that came out in 2002, produced by Animal Plant. It was about a bearded collie named Jack, who narrates his thoughts as he watches daily life of his new human family. But it did horribly, with many people leaving hate comments and reviews about the show. Because of this, it was canceled after one episode. They had made multiple more episodes, but because of the first one being such a flop, they didn't air them. Now there's no known clips of any of the episodes, and there's no platform to watch it on, so it's lost media. Stay safe.
What? People have watched it before, but there's no trace of it left on the internet, and it is true, because I searched it up and it's nowhere. All I could find was this 30-second clip of the show.
A sitcom an entire planet has been waiting for. Animal Planet's Beware of Dog. Take one kooky family costume party, add one sarcastic dog. What do you think you're doing? Saving your marriage. And what's a fur fly? You get a dog's-eye view of family life. That'll leave you howling for more. I'm gonna lose my French. Comedy is unleashed with a premiere of Beware of Dogs this Tuesday at 8. Only on...
I think this is like the trailer or introduction to the show. I feel like this is still would have been like a really good show though. Like, what kind of hate comments and reviews did it get? Like, imagine how bad those hate comments could have been to cancel the whole show. And people are also sad about it as well. Some people at least are. Obviously, I've never watched this show, but it's clearly just a show about a dog, bro. I don't see how you could hate that. And next one is about an insanely popular show that everyone knows from the 2000s. Well, have you ever seen something crazy from a TV show or a movie, but in real life? Well, this person was able to find Peppa Pig's house in real life. Although it looks really creepy from afar, it looks a lot like their house. Credits to @Zenzi for this clip.
About Peppa Pig. So, we all know Peppa Pig is a fun show. We all watched, right? Well, there's a scarier side to Peppa Pig. On March 7th, 2025, someone named Carl Pfeiffer 17 posted a video which showed Peppa Pig's house. Yep, we all know her house is a yellow-colored house on a hill. Let me show you the video. We can see it being the exact same as it's on the hill. It's yellow. And we can't forget about the red brick roof. Now the creepy part is, do Peppa and her family really live there? Is that an abandoned house? Nobody really knows. But from the video, we saw it was in some area with a lot of sand and trees. It looks like an isolated area as well.
I don't know about you, but that looks like really edited. And I don't know, but that looks like extremely cartoonish, you know? Like, Peppa Pig is a cartoon show that was all of our childhoods. But, like, that's not their actual house. If that person really wanted to trick the internet, they gotta level up their Photoshop skills a bit. And it looks way too cartoonish and, like, contrasted. Like, it doesn't fit the vibe. So when I was searching up more about the house, I saw a video about Peppa Pig Band episode that ended up someone. Credits to @Luna in all caps for this clip.
Was that actually Peppa Pig Band episode? Now before we start this video, I'm not sure if all of this is true, so don't go hate on me. So mostly of the countries think Peppa Pig is safe for kids, but one Peppa Pig episode is banned in Australia. It was an episode about Peppa seeing a spider in her house. Later Peppa becomes friends with this spider. The message of the episode was supposed to say that spiders are friendly and won't bite or hurt you. One time there was a boy that lived in Australia. He really liked to watch Peppa Pig. He watched the episode of Peppa becoming friends with a spider. Peppa Pig named the spider Mr. Skinny Leg, since it was spider season in Australia. The boy wanted to give it a try and went outside to look for a spider. Little did he knew that some spiders actually can kill you. He found a black widow and picked it up, and some moments later the black widow bit him. The little boy was rushed to the hospital, but sadly he didn't make it. After the incident, Australia decided to ban the episode in their country. Now that was really horrifying. Stay safe out there.
Okay, so we've all seen this one Mr. Skinny Legs episode from Peppa Pig, right? Like, Peppa Pig was my childhood. I would have never thought that a kids show episode could actually do that. And it was banned in Australia. This story is true about that Peppa Pig episode. Australia has a bunch, and I mean a bunch of spiders. Australia is actually well known for its spiders, and most of the spiders are sadly in Australia venomous. And I'm glad that they banned that episode from Australia. This next one is about a Mexican kids show, and it's insane. Let's see what @Sydney has to say about it.
This Mexican kids show vanished because it traumatized a lot of children. It was called Mimi y los amiguitos, Mimi and her friends. This show aired in the 2000s, however there was only 3 episodes because after those 3 episodes it was completely gone. Mimi y los amiguitos was meant to teach morals, but something went completely wrong. One of the shows ended with a creepy puppet saying no hay salida, solo silencio. There's no exit, just silence. Parents complained that their children were too scared to sleep and some of them were too scared to even speak. They say that the final episode ended with a drawing of a dark tunnel saying, "She's in there, she's gonna get you." Another one said, "She's still inside, waiting." Canal 9 pulled the plug and no one ever found the episodes. Some believe it was a mind control experiment for little kids, but it wasn't confirmed. One of the creepiest things about this is that there's some parents that supposedly claim that this show still airs only if their child is watching the TV.
That's honestly pretty creepy. Like the fact that this show was made to teach kids morals, but instead traumatized everyone is just absolutely crazy. This last one is the moment we've all been waiting for. The craziest and most creepy part of this video. This TV show was very popular for being family friendly. Even I watched it when I was little. I actually loved this show so much, and I never would have thought that this show actually did this. And they got banned because of it. And this show dropped an episode that completely shocked everyone. The episode was so quote-unquote disturbing that kids weren't able to sleep properly at night anymore because of that video. Credits to @Ash for this video clip.
About Pingus Dream. This episode was created in the late 90s. The episode shows what Pingu dreamed about, but it terrified lots of innocent children and got banned from a lot of countries. People were saying that their kids couldn't sleep for years because of it. It starts off by his mother reading Pingu a book for him to fall asleep. He falls asleep and the dream begins where he was in a normal crazy dream world. Then his bed starts doing silly forms and moves around. After a while the bed starts to feel tired and stops. During this time a seal comes up. The description is so terrifyingly that it cannot be described. The seal has humanly eyes with a voice that makes your skin scratch to death. When he was laughing and not talking, Pingu froze to death. The video is in TikTok if you want to see the full episode.
I would 100% definitely recommend to not look this up, especially if you get disturbed easily. This is so insanely creepy. I searched it up and it is so insanely traumatizing. And I can truly understand why kids couldn't sleep at night because of this. Although this specific episode did get banned, the show still aired for 6 seasons after this. The episode was also, however, removed from British television first though, due to the quote-unquote giant walrus being insanely creepy and traumatizing kids. When I came across the giant walrus while researching for this, I was so traumatized. But I'll give you guys a blurred, pixelated version of an image of the giant walrus because I don't want to traumatize any of you guys. But anyways, that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to join my Roblox group called Chocolatey Kitties with an exclamation mark. And don't forget to follow my Roblox profile called Stellafirework. Now just remember to like and subscribe and comment down below what you guys think about this video. Bye guys!